What's poppin'? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I will be hosting today's episode of Shoe Care Academy. And for today's vid, we have the Zion Williamson Voodoos. These are actually the 2.0s, but I'll get a little more into the colorway, texture, and materials of these shoes in a few. But as you can see, these things are disgusting. Look like we grabbed them directly out of a swamp in Louisiana. I should probably be wearing gloves, but instead, I'll just roll up my sleeves just a little bit because it is time for me to get down and dirty. We will be showcasing our essential shoe cleaning kit for this video, but with all that being said, there's not much left to it but to do it. So let's get straight into this episode of Shoe Care Academy. All right, guys, we're getting straight into it. As you can see, our cleaning station's already set up. I do have to actually grab my solution, squirt some squirts. Gotta grab this left shoe. We're gonna set that aside as well. We're only gonna be focusing on the right shoe for before and after purpose, just so you can see that contrast and you guys can see how well our cleaning products work. I did say earlier we are showcasing our essential shoe cleaning kit, but a few other products we're gonna be using is our adjustable shoe tree, our cleaning mat, plus our dry rack full combo. As always, we're just gonna remove these shoelaces so that way we can get the most effective clean because we have mud and gunk in between, under, and all around these laces. So we got to take care of them as well. One cool thing about these sneakers as well, we have the OG laces, kind of like a rope vibe, but they came with like 3 or 4 other different laces. There was some neon green, purples. All right, let's get those crusty laces aside. I know I already got our bowl of water and solution already ready, but I'm not gonna jump ahead and just start banging away. We wanna make sure we do some preparation first. And what we mean by that is using your soft bristle brush and really just dry brushing the shoe, help get all of this gunk off, so that way we're not pushing it deeper into the materials of this shoe. Speaking of the materials on this shoe, it does have several interesting fabrics. We have different shades of purple canvas on the uppers. We also have some black suede with purple stitching crosses on the toe box that does replace the traditional holes. Purple suede tongue. Matter of fact, I'm only talking about the color on this specific shoe. Both shoes are different colors, but they pretty much use the same materials. Some other interesting features about this sneaker has to be that skull with the little button on the side, as well as just the other random stitching throughout the shoe. It really gives off that voodoo aesthetic since these are designed off Voodoo and New Orleans, since Zion Williams does play for the New Orleans Pelicans. Again, guys, when cleaning this shoe, preparation is key, which is why I'm spending a lot of time really dry brushing this sneaker. Because like I said, you don't want to push these stains deeper into the material. But while I'm doing this, I can also just showcase additional features about the shoe. It does have that upside down Nike Air, as well as the upside down Jordan logo. But if you didn't know, besides this grass and junk in the shoe, it says Zion. The other one actually says Voodoo. All right, guys, I spent about 5 minutes or so really just dry brushing this shoe. And as you can see, it is looking a little better. However, there's a lot of stains still on the shoe. So since I have my soft brush in hand, we are gonna start with this brush. We actually always recommend starting with this brush just because it's the least abrasive. It's not gonna damage this material. And looking at this material, just for some wear and tear, we already have some fraying on that canvas. So this brush is gonna be perfect to not cause any more fraying. Since we are dealing with that purple suede I talked about, we wanna make sure we don't oversaturate the material. This shoe actually has 2 forms of suede. It has that short hair suede and the longer haired suede on the tongue. Both these sections, matter of fact, all of the sections we're gonna clean lightly and evenly and avoid oversaturating the material. Throughout this process, I'm just gonna use our soft bristle brush, clean the whole shoe completely and evenly. Then I'll use our microfiber towel to pat dry and wipe off some of those stains. And then I'll just continue and working through the whole shoe as need be. Since this sneaker does have darker colored suedes, I've been extremely cautious not to oversaturate it. With my microfiber towel, I'm just wiping back and forth and examining it, making sure I'm not seeing any color bleeding. Honestly, I was a little worried thinking these shoes were gonna bleed, but overall, this suede quality is holding up great. All right, guys, I'm all done with our soft bristle brush. Right now, I'm just using our microfiber towel, not only to pat dry, but I'm using it to help buff out, get off some of this mud and grime that's just stuck on these inner linings. But I'm not too worried. Whatever I can't get out of the stitching sections and panels, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump over to our medium bristle brush. This should give me a more deep, effective clean on those areas that still have mud trapped in. All right, guys, I'm all done with our medium all-purpose brush. I took care of some deeper staining on the uppers as well as this midsole. The last thing I really got to do is just take care of this outsole. But before I do that, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about these sneakers. These are actually the 2.0 Voodoos. The original pair dropped back in 2022. It was more earthy tones, some tans, greens, and a bunch of other different colors. I honestly like this pair a little bit more. However, I don't think you guys feel the same way. The reason why I think that is currently you can actually still pick these up in some retailers. This is just one of those shoes that shouldn't be sitting, but it currently is. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you like more, the OGs or the 2.0s. With that being said, time to hit this bottom with our stiff bristle brush. Let's get it, let's go. All right, guys, one pro tip when cleaning your outsoles with our stiff bristle brush, if your shoes are as muddy and dirty as these ones, you do want to make sure you hold the shoe up and not have it on the mat, because there's a good chance all that grime that's on the mat could get back on the shoe. All right, guys, we're breezing through this clean. These outsoles are looking as pristine as possible, given all that wear and tear on these shoes. Before we set these out to dry, we have to take care of these grimy laces. These laces are also very delicate. I can just see fraying, again, just from that natural wear and tear. So you wanna make sure you're taking care of them with the utmost care. What I like to do is just put them inside your bowl of water. Blow a bubble if you can. And then just put them in your hands and just scrub back and forth using a little bit of friction to help get off some of those stains. You can also use your microfiber towel to help wring them out. Another thing I like to do is use our soft bristle brush. I already mentioned how fine and delicate these bristles are and it won't fray or snag the shoe. The same goes with your laces. So just grab your brush, give it that extra scrubbing and loving these laces deserve. All right, guys, my cleaning station is looking like a mess. However, these sneakers are looking great. We're not done just yet because these shoes still have to fully dry. Once they fully dry, we're gonna go ahead and reset and take care of the suede, but I'll talk about that once we get there. Until then, y'all gotta follow me. All right, guys, we are back. These sneakers are fully dry. That suede though, it's a little crunchy. That's why I went ahead and grabbed just a dry bristle brush. And what I'm gonna do right now, just brush this shoe back and forth, help reset that suede. What we may see is a little bit of color bleeding here or some fading, especially on this black. I could already see it lost some color, but don't trip. That's why we got our mink oil and that's gonna come through. Bro, there's like little fuzzies flying everywhere, bro. You see all that stuff or is it just me? No. Come closer, bro, look at all this. It looks like I'm in the upside down. There's like, I'm not sure if it's from the brush, if it's from the shoe, it's from my jacket. Right? Bro, look at this shit. As you can see, that texture is back to life. You can see it as we brush back and forth. However, these sneakers wouldn't be fully rejuvenated unless we hit it with our mink oil. When spraying our mink oil, we recommend staying about 6 to 8 inches apart. Spray the suede sections, light, even coats, and then brush it in using our horsehair brush. All right, guys, we got that mink oil all lathered up in there using our horsehair brush. So good, I could almost hear that pony sounding off. But before we sign off, let me go ahead and get these things laced up. All right, there it is. That's gonna do it. That's gonna wrap things up for today's episode of Shoe Care Academy on these Zion Williams Air Jordan 1's Voodoo alternatives. Overall, these things turned out great. Let me go ahead and bring in the dirty pair so you can see how well we got down. You can get results just like this by shopping all your shoe care needs with RESHOEVN8R. For the sake of this video, we showcased our essential shoe cleaning kit paired with our mink oil and horsehair brush. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. My name is Pretty Boy Rob, and I'll catch y'all in another one. Adios.